just watched Faraday Future unveil their concept car and their vision on future of connected mobility. They spoke about their philosophy of building a car inside out, bringing new ownership models, and bringing connectivity to as many people as possible. How are they going to do it? They spoke about 4 key pillars throughout the show. The excellent team that they've been able to assemble, 700 so far, 500 here in the US and 200 globally. Their transformative vision, their incredible alliances, for example, LETV, and the pace at which they are growing. Tesla, which is considered to be one of the fast innovators in the automotive market, it took them 9 years to get their first mass market car on the road. Versus what Faraday Future is committing to, it's very interesting.
What was dubbed as a modular architecture that's probably better than the industry benchmark, which is Volkswagen's MQB architecture, allows Faraday multiple different variations on battery, on motor, on powertrain that allows them to build very different body styles and very different driving architecture, whether it's a two-wheel drive, front or rear-wheel drive. But where we felt they did not live up to the hype was they did not talk much about battery combinations, battery range, and so on, where we believe they could have created much more hype. And lastly, the interesting aspect was how, and again, an area where we felt a little bit not too much was divulged, was how they are looking to bring this to market. The innovative business model or the app-based business model that they were teasing about in the different videos that were released prior to the event.
The performance concept of the Faraday Future's car called the FF01 that was unveiled today, it was more of their testbed kind of concept vehicle, or they could also call it their electric vehicle dream car. And what was really surprising was that this was not like a passenger vehicle car either. It was more like a driver's car. And why we call this the test bed of concepts is because they were looking at the design DNA. Basically, the design DNA being something like the inside-out concept. The inside-out concept is basically a combination, or you can say amalgamation, of technologies like augmented reality, which is which they call it as the reality co-pilot. They also use a combination of other technologies like head-up display, gesture recognition, and smartphone docking technologies, as well as something called the halo safety. All said and done, it still leaves you for wanting more in terms of whether this car could really be their production car in the next couple of years, or they didn't even mention the dates as to when the new car will be unveiled, as in that new production car that will come into being the mass market car.